Hi guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you are revisiting me, if you are already signed up to the clan and are popping in to say hello, or if you're just passing and saying hello. Right, at the moment, I've got a stand that I can put this stupid thing in any angle that doesn't work for me, any angle, and it will stay there. The moment that I find a good angle that it will film me in, it drops down. I refuse to fight with it today. So if you faceplant, I apologise about that. But it's an argument I'm not willing to have with this piece of machinery. This piece of technology that's... Anyway, getting past it, I'm letting it go. Be gone. Be gone. If anybody has that moment, you know, where you completely lose your rag at something it's an inanimate object, but you're at that breaking point where you completely lose your rag, your will to live, and you just go, and you have to tell yourself, step away from it. That's what I've already done about 4 times with this lovely piece of technology today. So I'm just like, why not work with me? Why do you have to work against me? Anyway, as I was saying, welcome back to my channel before you face planted. If you are coming back and saying hello, this is standard. You already know what I'm like. This is a pretty much standard beginning and standard end. If you are new to the channel, I can only apologise, but to be honest, it's best that you know what you're getting into right off the bat. This is what it is. So mostly on my channel at the moment I am doing clothing hauls because they seem to be what people watch, what people want, and I do tend to like my clothes. I have a very eclectic taste with a very eclectic wardrobe to go alongside it. But seeing as I am only one person and that I have not won the lottery and do not earn a load of money, I work 2 jobs and they're both minimum wage. I'm happy with that, and my life is good, but I also don't earn enough money to be going out and shopping every single week and bringing these things in, and the problem is I just can't say no. I just can't say no. So I may order a load of stuff from several different places and think I'll just film it for you guys. That's all I'll do. I'll just film it and then I'll send it back. Well, I can't. I end up keeping things and I can't afford to do that. So what I'm going to do, try and get a bit more height here, because if I tip the camera down, you will faceplant. You will go straight down and faceplant. And I am really hoping that the person that is outside of my door right now recognises that I am filming and would not want them to be making noise outside of the door, which I think they've just clocked. So I'm hoping they're going to exit quietly. Thank you. Sorry about that, but you know what it's like. I'm trying to film and I don't want to like interrupt everybody else who's doing what they're doing around the house, but at the same time somebody's going to pop in and drop something off. You may as well not make the noise. Where the hell was I? So yeah, you were going to faceplant, so I'm trying to give you a bit of extra height. By the way, this is Ruth and Ali Makes. Sorry, I'm just so proud of it and I keep on just staring at it. So we do sea glass and they're hand carved. Me and my fella actually hand carve these. He mainly does the carving. He's teaching me at the moment, but he hand carved them. This one is one of, it is a runic one. It's one that we've sort of put together. 2 of the signs that we really like we put together and made into something else. This one is one of the, what to say, it glows in the dark. In fact, it even glows in the day. I don't know if you will see it if I do this. I can't really get it dark enough. But basically, this thing will charge up on a ring light or on natural light or whatever throughout the day. I go to the toilet or something like that and work where they're quite dark. The moment I step in there, this thing glows green. It's beautiful. The other night I forgot to take it off before I went to bed and I was like, what the hell's that? And it was glowing in the dark. It was stunning. We do have these on sale when we're on the stalls. I haven't put them up online yet, but I will be doing for the end of, I'm trying to get them done. We will definitely have some up online. If you're interested in any of these, then just message us on Instagram. Details will be in the box down below. We can do different styles and stuff like that. So the sea glass we can't shape and things. We find that naturally we actually go and look for sea glass and stuff like that. So, you know, I've gone on a complete tangent now. This is going to be a really big intro. Sorry guys, I am sporadic brain. Right, let's recenter and get back on and stop getting so excited about this. If you are interested in any of the products that I make and my business partner Ruth makes, everything is down in the box below. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, we've got our own website. Please check out the details down below. There are discounts going on. I will drop any discount codes I have in the base of the box as well. We are only UK based at the moment. We are a tiny little business, so we only ship around the UK. But if you're interested in anything, as a very unique gift, because we hand make everything, we can't really do two of the same, even if we wanted to. So if you are interested in anything, by all means just drop us a message either here on YouTube, or you can track us on Instagram or Facebook and leave us a message and ask. So if you're interested in these and would like any picture sending of ones I've got in stock, shout us up on Instagram, not a problem. Anyway, now I've got past that. Now we are moving on to what I actually am doing. So that is giving you a slight introduction to some of the stuff that will be on this channel. And I do mainly at the moment clothing hauls. So this is a sort of a clothing haul. This is a my Vinted lookbook, a wardrobe look into. So basically it's not a haul because I'm actually selling the items on Vinted, the UK based site for Vinted. So again, it's only in the UK, ships only in the UK unfortunately, but it might give you some ideas. Also, some of this stuff is off Shein, so if I can find it on Shein and other websites, I will link it if it's still available in the box below, so you might be able to buy it off there. That is my plan. My Vinted wardrobe is all lowercase, ALLY Ali 025, ALLY 025. That is my Vinted wardrobe, so you can check us out on there. And like I said, if I can still source any of the items from places that I bought them from, I will link them in there as well. So for anybody who's not in the UK and wants to look at these items, they will be probably full price if they're still available. You might get them on a sale, but at least you'll be able to get hold of them. So if you're new to us, that just gave you a really big chuck in the deep end of my sporadic manic brain. And if you're not new to us, well, you came back, so it's your own fault and you already knew what you were getting into. Let's get on with this video. I've also cheated a little bit. I have left the intro, the exit, sorry, to this video is the same as one of my other ones because it tells you everything that you need to know anyway. It's exactly the same, and I'm filming it at the exact same time, and I've run out of time to actually film another one, unfortunately, because I've got to shoot off. And before you ask, it's something to do with these, something to do with these, and something to do with, I want to say latex, it's not, it's resin, and Ruth, and woodwork. We've got a lot of craft fairs to do and finish off with before we shut down our craft fair side of things in the UK for November. So we end trading for craft fairs and things like that at the end of November. We don't do Christmas markets in December because, to be honest, most people have already got their gifts and we like a stress off Christmas. So we put our stock up in November, and if people want it, they want it, and if they don't, they don't. It's fine, no big problem. So we're a bit rushed at the moment, and I apologise about that, but I hope you enjoy the video. This is a very long intro. I have gabbled on, my bad. I appreciate your patience, and I'll see you at the end. Luckily, the end bit is very short. I can already tell you that. Have a great day, guys. Okay, so this next item, wow, I'm shiny. I've got no makeup on as well. There's nothing on my skin, but I am. Oh, look at that one. Sometimes looks like I've got a bruising around my eye. It's not, it's just discoloration. And I have a massive vein through this one. I've got like a, you can see it, but there's a scar in my eyebrow. There it is. Quite a big one that goes across there. I think something happened there where it's messed around with the blood circulation or something, because then the vein appeared. But these things happen. Anyway, going back to what we were doing. So these ones are from Amazon. I say these ones, these tops I got as a group. Like, I bought multiple of them in different colours from Amazon, I believe. I don't know if they've got any sort of like tags in. Don't look like they have. And these are kind of like yoga tops, so they are the easiest top to get into. I'll drop you down. So, excuse the trousers, but this is what we're staying in. They are the easiest top to get into, and you can see why. So they kind of like sweep completely. Let me put these down for a minute. It sweeps completely open, which I always like those tops that do like half open, half down. So I was going to get these and then sew them a little bit, but I don't know whether I can be bothered. So you are meant to, for your yoga, for whatever you're doing, your exercises and your yoga and stuff, you're meant to tie them up like so. Or you can have them open with a tank top or something underneath. But the idea is that you tie them up like that, and then they're nice and fitted for when you're doing your stretches and stuff. And then when you're finished, you can undo them, and it's a nice flowing sort of thing going on. So they're meant to be a little bit alternative. They're very stretchy. Again, if it was me, I'll show you which colours I've got them in. So I've got them in this bright yellow, a deep purple, and the black. Now these are a partial pull from my wardrobe. Some of these will go on to my Vinted, if not all of them, but the grey and the black might be a partial pull from my wardrobe, so it probably will feature in both sides of it. But the yellow doesn't really suit me that much on the skin tone. The purple's nice, but I don't need 4 of them. Should have realised this when I bought them, that I didn't need 4 of them. But I do quite like it just as something to wear around the house. And like I said, what I would end up doing with the ones I kept is I'm going to sort of put a little pin in here, like a stitch in here, and see how it looks on the black one and probably the grey one. And then that would make me feel a lot better about it. But if you really like the open back, then go for it. I mean, I'm going to do something really weird. So normal of me. I wonder what happens if you try and put it on backwards. Let's do this. Let's do this. Is that a tag as well? Oh, there is a tag in this one. Lime. Ice. That doesn't say ice. Oh, can you see it? That's the best I can do, I'm afraid. Designed in Australia and made in China. 95% viscose and 5% spandex. So how would I put this on the wrong way? Is it inside out as well? It is inside out. Okay. So what we would end up doing is putting the neck over like Batman. Putting our arms through here. I just want to see what it... Oh no. Well, that's one way to wear it as well. You could wear it as a cardi. I'm not sure. Oh lord. I know what you're all thinking. It's like the boob one. No. Maybe you could actually. Maybe you could put like a little hook there and no. Yeah, it's a weird little cardi one as well if you wanted to. Don't know why you would, but if you want to wear them backwards and have like little sort of odd shaped cardigan that isn't a cardigan, that is a top, why not? Why not do it? Who is actually stopping you here? So, sorry, I'm shaking you around all over the place. The lighting's, it is now chucking it down. The lighting is getting worse, getting that nice yellow glow. So basically, the purple and the yellow ones of those will definitely be going up on my Vinted. The grey and the black might be going up on my Vinted, though they might just be pulls from my wardrobe, so I might show it in that section. So yeah, pulls from my wardrobe. Who knows these things? Not I. So the other thing I wanted to show you, again, could be a pull from my wardrobe, but I think I'm going to make my mind up on it when I put it on. let's just put this aside. I had to wait until I put something physically appropriate to wear with it, because it's a two-piece. So this is from Shein. It is like a denim jacket, two-piece. So it has this layer inside with the hood and the buttons. There is no lining on the inside of the layer, the denim layer. So I'm going to try and do it all in one, because that's how you'd wear it. Now it looks like a nice thick, woolly, warm jacket, but let's just remember there is no lining on the actual inside of this piece of the jacket. This is all you're getting, and it's detachable. So there's no hood on this, the denim side of it. It's just the grey piece that supplies you with the hood. So there's some good points and some bad points to that thing. The good point is, if you don't want a jacket with a hood and you want it to be lightweight like in the summer, then you can just take out the insert piece and you've got a light jacket, which I'm going to show you what it looks like in a minute. If not, it's a good autumn, but not too late autumn. This is not a winter jacket, but it's not bad. So me personally, I'm not sure if I want to keep this one, because I've got it and I'm not wearing it. So let's see what it looks like without the over the top layer. So this just has, you know, it's like a fleece lining with, excuse me, tongue tied. It's like a fleece lining type fabric with just cheap plastic clear buttons, and it just buttons up like so with the hood. So you could wear that on its own if you wanted to. Tea grey. That's a little too grey for me. That washes me out. Sorry, kind of still angled down, but it's the best way for me to show you the jacket. So then the jacket on its own, which again, like I said, you could wear them individual pieces. If you don't need a hood, or you don't think you're going to need a hood, it's perfectly acceptable on its own. It's just not going to keep you warm. It's not going to, how can I put this? It's not going to keep you warm when it's cold. It will keep you cool when it's warm, and it'll keep you covered from the sun. It won't keep you dry if it rains, and it won't keep the wind out if you're, you know, so basically as a coat it kind of fails. But if you want a coat for the summer, and you want it, you know, a little bit sort of trench coat style, which isn't usually the one that you go for summer. Now let's have a look at some of the basics, like a zip for example, and if it works. I like hardware. It's kind of like old school denim look. So that's it zipped up, with the zip being zipped up. Then you've got buttons, and the buttons are the same colour as the hardware with the zip, bronzy kind of brass colour. Is there a drawstring? It feels like there is. Ah, yeah, there are. There's two toggles there that you can, I mean, I've got them fully extended there, so I think you could probably bunch it up a bit. But this is how I would have it like as a full jacket. And then this bit here has two toggles here, so let's see what we can do with this. Okay, I don't mind the neckline, because I do like mine to go, if you've not got a hood, you've got to have at least have the neck. So yeah, again, it's not necessarily, it looks like it's really heavyweight. Sorry, I'm looking at the camera so I can see what this looks like. It looks like it's really heavyweight. Let's try pulling one of these. So it looks like it'd give you a good bit of coverage if you were buying this off Shein. It doesn't. It is not a coat for wearing in any kind of bad weather. It will do bugger all. So that doesn't really do much either. It just kind of pulls it in a little bit around the neck, but not really much to say yay or nay with that one. I think you could probably go OTT with it and really pull it in, but let's pull up. So it wasn't expensive. No, it wasn't expensive. It's got functioning pockets. These So the brass buttons are just for show, they're bucket pockets, you just put your hands straight in. It does have a zip and button up front. You can wear the layer in and out of it. I could wear this like this right now. This would be fine for me to wear around the house. That's that kind of weight of it, without the fleece lining. But it is designed to be a coat. It does have press stud cuffs. So it is designed to be a coat, but acts almost like a shirt. So it's a confusing one. I'm going to keep this for the time being because I think I can get some wear out of it. Yeah, I think I can. I'll see if we can do anything with the drawstring. This is going to be somewhat of a long, like clothing one, because I'm going to be messing around with things, seeing what I could actually do with them. So that's useful. I have the drawstrings, but the drawstrings don't seem to want to work. Oh, this one might have a bit more grip to it. That one seems to be broken. So that might cause problems in my plans. So let's try that, like, just ignore the yoga. But yeah, you could bunch it up. I can't particularly say that's doing anything for me. You could bunch it up and then pull it down, so you can do it as like a little shell. Yeah, I'm not hating on this because it's useless for any real purpose for a jacket, but it looks alright and the potential for doing the bare minimum is there. So technically, again, if you're planning on wearing this in the summer, in the evenings, it looks a bit heavyweight, but it's actually quite lightweight. It's actually keeping me quite warm at the moment since I've been in it and moved around in it. It's not going to keep you dry. There is one layer and it is like that old school kind of denim. It's not going to keep you dry, it'll get soaked. You will get soaked, but that's alright. And if you're not expecting rain, it could work for you. So this one I'm going to keep for the time being. It may appear on my Vinted at some point, but not yet. So this is a wardrobe pull. You guys are actually helping me go through my wardrobe and pick which I'm keeping and which I'm not. There's some definites that will come through that aren't going to be sold ever. There are going to be some that aren't going to be sold yet because there'll be stuff that I've just bought, and those are the ones I'll be linking you down to and saying, you know, if you want them, this is where you get them from. And then there's going to be pieces like this that I've bought but I haven't worn yet. I'm kind of in between whether I'm going to sell them on because I'm not going to wear them, or whether I'm going to put them to some use. So I'm going to put this to some use, I think. Somehow I do like my coats, so yeah, I'm going to put it to use. And if not, who knows? You know, come next spring it could be on to my Vinted. Who knows these things? Right, let's shift because this has been 13 minutes I've spent on 3 items, 4 items, 5 items. Yeah, 4 tops and 1 eye jacket. Okay, okay, so this next one is, I know we're into summer now, but if you're in the UK, and you'll know what I'm looking at out my window. So we haven't put our jumpers away completely. We probably mostly put our winter jumpers away, and we put our summer jumpers aside. Well, this is a summer jumper, turning into Sean Connery again. So this is a summer lightweight jumper, and this is from New Look Knitwear, and it is a size 16. It is beige with black hearts on it, and it goes down into a more heart covered sleeve with a bit of ribbing. And as you get to the bottom of the jumper, it does the same thing, it kind of collectively gets down there. So let's try this one on. Let me take this off because you just see 2 hanky edges sticking out the side of that one. If anybody caught that, that's a tractor going through as well. I'm a rural lass, what can I say? Now, this might be a bit close to my skin tone again to do it justice. But it's nice. It feels nice. Again, this is not a pull from my wardrobe. This one is one of my mum's pulls from her wardrobe. So technically this is a first try on for me. Here we go. Obviously not with these trousers. It's nice. Size fit. So I'm a size 14, hippie and baby. But this is a size 16 and has plenty of stretch, plenty of room. Really quite comfy. Very soft on the skin. I've just got a bralette on underneath this and it's not irritating my skin in the slightest. I like the arms as well. It's almost like a batwing but not. A drop shoulder batwing scenario. I like how that comes across the décolletage, whatever the hell they call it these days. Yeah, I think if you were wearing like black trousers or leather leggings or something like that, it'd look cool, gathered up. This bit's gathering a bit more than I like because of the trousers underneath. They are wicky ones. But yeah, it's in good condition. It's been worn. It is a little bit bobbly, I think, so I'm going to put the bobbler on that. But yeah, I think this one, I like it. There is nothing wrong with it. I am tempted to keep it. But my mum wants it to go onto Vinted. So onto Vinted it will go. Yes. I can't keep on having off with things, I can't. So this one will be on Vinted, okay? But it's very, very comfortable. Will be on Vinted. I can kind of see why people say, you know, like with YouTube, it's a job. You spend hours doing this. This is like my holidays. This is my day off. Well, it's not my day off, it's a day I booked off. And all I've done is spent it cleaning and recording, which isn't bad. It's still a rest from work, but still. So this one is a kitty cat jumper in grey. It is also a new look knitwear, size 14. Again, it's been worn. It's from my mum's wardrobe. It has been worn. It's a little bit pilly, so I'm going to take you can see, it's just a little bit pilly, not much, but it needs to be depilled, I think. I think it needs to be giving it its best life. I do not suit grey. Well, not this grey anyway. It is too light for me. It looks lovely on my mum, but it's just a bit too light for me. But again, we're kind of into this weather where it was getting hot and now it's gone kind of damp. So still warm, but damp. So the summer jumpers are a good thing to have, and this is what these are, is light knit summer jumpers. So this is the grey one, the cat's on. It's very, very cute and it's very, very comfortable, and it's in good condition besides the little bit of pilling, which obviously if any of you guys do have one of those little motorised de-pillers, it's actually strangely satisfying to do. And I'm going to get onto that so that this looks its best life. So yeah, again, I don't even really suit this sort of shade of grey. I would suit more the cat shade of grey, but I kind of like it and I'm going to take it off now. I'm taking it off. I'm not keeping it. What is wrong with me? I'm in the shopping zone, that's what it is. These aren't my items, so it feels like I'm out shopping and I need to step away. Okay, let go. It'll be on Vinted. So this next one is a wardrobe pick from my mum's. So this is getting it's getting sent over to Vinted because we've done big clear outs and I've helped her clear out her closet as well. This is a Fatface United Kingdom size 16 jumpsuit. It has a little button at the back. It's got cap sleeves. It is in black. Is it black? Yes, black and an off-white, almost sort of stone coloured Hawaiian print. So you've got palm trees and all sorts. It's got an open V-neck, like crossover, with an elasticated waist with functioning ties. It does have pockets. I think it has pockets. It has pockets. And it goes down, it looks like it goes down to a normal sort of length. Again, I haven't tried this on because it's not mine. My mum's been trying to get into getting jumpsuits, and then she'll get them and then she'll go off them. Like, she won't wear them. Or she wears them once and then she goes off them. It's all, she's finding her confidence. You know what I mean? And then she's dropped size. So now she's wanting to find her size for her confidence. Okay. This is going to be a little bit busty. Really should have worn actually something with a bit more support. Okay, so let's just, I need to show you that anyway. So if the top was left open, we would be titty vest, which is fine. If you want a titty vest, you go for it, but it is equipped with a button and a little hoop for you to pop into, and I would use that. So I have. So yes, we do have pockets, and it does have a very elasticated waist. This is a size 16, so it will be a bit big on me. So, you know, my mum's smaller than I am now, so her showing you, it wouldn't show you any of the shape either. So that's the waist. So you can use the drawstring, which is good for both, trying to give you a bit more room or giving you a little less room. It's very comfortable, as most of Fatface's stuff is. It's very well made and it's very comfy. It is, I'm 5'2", 5'3", so let's say argument's sake 5'2". This is an ankle grazer. So you could wear heels with it, you could wear flats with it, not going to be a problem. If you're taller, it will be a little bit more of a crop, and if you're shorter, it will be a bit more of a trouser. It's quite flattering around the tummy area, so if you're kind of a bit conscious of that, then it has plenty of room. It feels very, very comfortable. It does seem to cover that well. Doesn't look too bad, jiggly about with it, but the print's nice. It's not my sort of thing, to be honest. You know, but if I was going to buy this, which I like it, but definitely I would have bought it a size down, if you know what I mean. So yeah, for a 16, possibly an 18, I think this would be fine, but definitely a 16. And your bust, again, like I said, if you want to show off the tatas, you can, or you can put a crop top underneath or something like that. It'd be good for going over your swimsuit, like if you're on, you know, going to the beach and stuff and you wanted something to cover over, this is great. You could just take it down in one and you've got your swimsuit underneath. And if you want a little bit of extra stability, they have the button there. So this one will be on Vinted. I don't know when my mum bought this, so I don't know whether it was the beginning of this year or whether it's been a couple of years, so I don't know whether they would have them still in Fatface. But it's very, very comfortable. Very, very nice. It's very high quality. So if you're into the print and you're into the shape, check out my Vinted. Hi guys, so I hope you enjoyed that video. If you have any questions, if you need any information, it will be all down in the box at the bottom. But if there's anything else that I've missed, because I am a dozy mare, then by all means leave me a comment and I will get straight back to you. As I said before, with Vinted, it's UK based, it only ships around the UK. So I apologise to anybody who is watching this that isn't in the UK. Hopefully it will give you some ideas and maybe you could go out thrifting. Maybe you, I mean, I think there's lots of sites, these sort of thrifting sites and selling on sites, popping up like Depop and all this sort of thing. And we need them because we are buying more, we're consuming more, I mean, fast fashion, we're consuming more, so at least we can upcycle and recycle clothing because, you know, it gets a bit crazy. I have to downsize quite a lot myself, so in an aim of being good, just sell things on. It gets you a little bit of extra cash. You'll never get back the money that you paid for those clothes, but somebody gets a better deal and you're recycling. It's all good. Okay, thank you for watching the video. Please like and subscribe if you want to, and hopefully I will see you in the next one. Bye now.